So I've said this before, but a lot of forms are ableist or make it very hard for people with disabilities to fill out, especially because we have, like, you misread something, mistype things, anxiety issues, and stuff like that. And I had this huge trouble, and also the more hard you make forms, the more likely mistakes are to accumulate that penalize some people. And more people have to pay attention to forms instead of doing other more useful work or just living their lives. I had recently a horrible time with college applications for grad school where I had to, for each separate one, I had to re-answer the same questions over and over again and more. But here are some ways that I think you can make it better again. Multiple ways to fill in the same answer. So you could have multiple formats to fill in your birthday or dates. It could recognize first name, or last name, comma, first name, or stuff like that. Speech to text, if you want to go fancy. You could have audio side instructions because some of us get nervous on either the simpler stuff and that can help calm us down, or some of us do actually need that help. Automatically filling in, so I would have to fill in for the same form my birthday like four to six times oftentimes. Then I had to refill in the mobile forms when I was applying to the same overall school. I just had different programs I was applying to. That's just one example, but if there's some way of transferring information so you don't have to do it. And you might say, well, it's better for like stopping mistakes. Not really, in my opinion, because if you have an electronic, if you have a form, and the more times you fill out, the more times that one person filling out is more likely to make a mistake. But you can just fill out once and just have a person be focused and pay attention and make sure it's right, or have something that double checks it that one time. Another one is that you can submit part of it, not the whole thing. And by that, an example of that would be how I would do is that with these forms, only once I'm done submitting it, could I send out for my recommendation letters, which is not the fairest. But what if I could submit the recommendation letters and then they don't review the form until I submit everything else, or I can go back to it or parts of it, with it not having to submit it all at once. Reviewers, just people to look at it just to see if it's not bad or ableist in any way, will give you feedback. And font, and these reviews should come from a diverse background. And font changes, or that change the font or size, just for people with disabilities. Oh, and what I also forgot to say, number 4 point here, is that highlighted or clear boxes so you know what thing belongs to what question, because oftentimes I miss questions or I miss things. Well, thank you very much for listening. Please like and subscribe. It really helps the channel out. I'm trying to reach 1,000 subscribers in a year, 4,000 watch hours, which is really hard, but with your help, I think you can do it. Goodbye.